Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Cats and Pudding. And today, I have my lovely co-host, Rosella, here. But, Ro, we don't have our guests. What the hell's going on with PorkChopz?
You got to start paying people, Jen.
Where is this fucking guy? Where the hell is he?
I knew he wasn't going to show up.
No, he better be on his way over here.
I got this thing I'm doing right now.
Whoa.
I got some out of time, bro. Let me call you back, right? There you go.
Are you kidding?
Oh, shit, what's
Did
going
you
on?
just wake up?
What up?
You just made your grand entrance.
It stepped on my shoes with your ugly shoes.
Foot anyway. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have an extra one right there, you know?
What were you doing? We're waiting for you.
Who's that skinny? It's like hammer chest. I'm over here. What do we got? You look, I came late and you're still not ready for me. What are we doing?
This is the Cats and Pudding Podcast. A melting pot of pudding. And now, here's Jen.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I like the fact that they're birth control. Because I'm not really looking to have any kids right now.
You have like
I'm
4
gonna be,
kids.
Does have
Yeah, I'm
four
going to be
kids.
completely honest with
You're
you.
done.
And if you guys didn't know it, PorkChopz is a comedian.
Yeah.
A very funny one.
He's kind of funny, that guy, I heard.
He's a funny guy.
Pretty funny.
I'm playing with all the equipment right now. This is amazing. Yeah, I look in the
break
shot.
that
We got a good
$10,000
shot over here.
microphone.
So when does the podcast start?
We're doing it.
We're doing it now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah,
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it
You wanna
going,
take the
everybody?
shoot?
How are you?
You want to take the toothpick out of your mouth, maybe?
For what?
Just
Do you want to take the attitude out of that question?
That's his like signature
What, you don't like it
thing
in?
is
Did you just have lunch? Like you got something in there? A little
I
bit?
thought it was going to impress you.
What are we, in a Western?
You know what I mean?
He's not wearing spurs and cowboy boots. He's got a toothpick.
Toothpick in his mouth.
Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty Italian thing to do. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
You know? Well,
But it is your signature thing, kind of, right?
It is,
It's
yeah.
how did it become your signature thing?
I just decided to stop sucking dick, so... No, I'm just saying that... I smoke cigarettes, so when I'm on stage, I can't smoke a cigarette. So,
so
I
it
use a
keeps
toothpick.
you
That's
It
good.
keeps me, you know what I mean?
Do you still smoke?
Cigarettes? No.
You quit.
I have a toothpick in my mouth.
So that's the trick.
That's the trick.
Is that going to help me stop smoking?
Fill the void. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Like, here it is. It's
That's a good...
To me, it's not like you really, like maybe, yes, you're addicted to the nicotine, but you're more addicted to what you're
behavior,
doing.
yeah.
Right.
To the action.
Like, I eat. I smoke a cigarette. I take a shit. I smoke a cigarette. I read the paper, drink my coffee, smoke a cigarette. Fill that void. After 3 days, you're going to be like, 7 days, you smell a cigarette, you want to kill that person. That's how
Yeah.
bad you don't want it anymore.
Cigarettes are a period.
Yeah, it takes like
Yeah.
5
You know?
to 7 days to really quit smoking. You just,
It's
it's like
mental.
5
when you
days.
really want to, I think you do it.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
But I don't smoke a lot. I smoke more like... I'm like a social
Yeah, because you
smoker.
want to, though. But once you don't want to do that
Yeah.
anymore, you will. You will not do it.
Yeah. I mean, I've had bouts where I didn't smoke, but
Yeah.
now it's like I enjoy it when I'm like sitting down like in my sunroom with my cup of coffee.
See, like the idea of it.
Isn't that great?
That's really
I
what
love
it
the
is.
idea. I
You
feel
like
very
the
romantic
idea.
when I'm doing it. It's the ritual. It's-
Nice. You know?
Exactly.
That's really,
Yes.
Yeah, it's the idea of it. It's
Yeah.
like anything else, listen, everything's about perspective, right? Anyone could do anything they want if they really want to do it.
That's
if you
true.
don't do it, that means you don't
That
want to
is
do
true.
it.
Right.
You know?
That is
That's that
true.
old saying, go lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink it. Right? You
That
got to
is
want to
true.
do it. If you do it, you do it, yeah?
Well,
You've done harder things than quit
Oh,
smoking.
I definitely have
in
done
your
harder
life.
things than quit smoking. That
You
is
have.
true. Through my life.
Please.
That's very true. That is 100% true.
I mean,
I can totally
yeah. You know how hard it is to jerk off on the LIE in traffic with no tents? It's crazy. It's nuts. I'm telling you, it's nuts.
Is that why you were so late? Because you were jerking off on the
it's like,
LIE?
you gotta get your head right. You know what I'm saying?
gotta-
Listen, I'm a healthy person. I feel like you should at least jerk off 3 to 4 times a day. That's I
That's
feel
a
like.
lot of
How do you
work.
have time
It's
to do
not.
that with 4 kids?
Listen,
Really?
you
That's a
make
lot.
time
Do you have
for.
bathroom
I think
time?
you should talk about that earlier. You make time for yourself, right? You put yourself first. You know
That's
what I
your
mean?
self-care.
Little
That's
self-love.
your alone time
if-
with yourself.
If I'm happy, the world is going to be happy.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
It
God
is
forbid
true,
I'm hungry right now. Somebody's getting their eating. Like, I'm just, their lunch eating, I was going to say.
Can you tell us how Joseph Lombardo became PorkChopz?
I had the name since I was a kid. Like, really. Just in the neighborhood. You know, we all have nicknames growing up in the neighborhood.
But, like,
you know?
PorkChopz?
Yeah, it's nice. You know what it is? The bone's always in, you know?
No, but why did they pick PorkChopz for you?
Yeah, like there's no reason.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason.
Who started
honestly,
it? Was it your brother?
Nah, it was like in the neighborhood on Elliott Avenue, just hanging out. Just in the neighborhood park.
Stuck.
Yeah, it was
We
just.
love we have such
at
great
times we always
nicknames.
have like food nicknames.
It's so
you got
true.
Mikey Meatballs. You got Lorenzo Linguini. You know what I mean? You got who
Frankie
else?
Fish.
You got,
Frankie Fish.
Yeah, Frankie Fish.
He threw a drink on me on Saturday night, actually. Frankie Fish. Well, he bumped it. It was an accident.
Oh,
but, you
okay.
know.
Yeah, there's
So he
always
really
like an
throw
No,
Italian.
he knocked, he bumped.
What would he do? What happened?
No, he just bumped into me. There was a guy named, we were at a gala on Saturday night. There were 300 people in a place for 100 people.
I was there.
You
were there. I think
I've seen you there.
You were there.
telling him like he wasn't there. He was
I'm
there with
walking
us.
with my white girl Pinot Grigio through the crowd, and like
you should
someone
be.
elbows my drink by accident, and it's like all over me.
Did they
and I'm
say they were
wearing it.
sorry?
Yes, of course. And then yesterday I got a DM from Frankie Fish, who apologized again via DM.
But it's Frankie Fish.
You should have called him Frankie Fish Sticks.
He said he was sorry.
I mean, all right. They buy you a new
It was
outfit?
an open bar.
No, I was going to say new outfit.
A new outfit? No, we didn't get that acquainted. Is that what you would have done?
I mean, yeah, that's
I
the
think
right
he would've
thing to
done
do.
that.
You like spill a drink on somebody? Let me take you shopping.
Let me take you
Yeah.
shopping.
You're like
Hey,
that, huh?
sweetheart, come on. It's on me, there. Anything
What a
you want from Rainbow?
rainbow.
Did you say Rainbow?
Whole
That's
outfit's
funny.
$20.
That's $20.
I got you.
That's it.
You know what? Get two.
You know
Get
what?
two.
Get another outfit. Get 12.
Get the underwears for
It's on
15
me.
cents each.
After this, you play your cards right, I take you to pay less.
It's and then after that, the 99-cent store, but that's getting very expensive.
Yeah, I
like,
mean, you need them things for
Nothing's
your house. I
99
got
cents in
you.
there anymore.
It's $1.25 now.
But they should change the
Inflation.
name then.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting $5 for it. Well, no,
You can't
I
even
can't
get
do math.
toilet paper for $1 at the dollar store anymore.
You know what? You can't.
Well, they
buy
have now the
$2.
$5.
You can't buy $2 with $3 anymore.
It's-
They have the $5 and $10 section now.
Wow.
In the dollar store.
But then it's false advertising.
But that stuff's nice.
It
That's
is.
the
It's
nice stuff.
That's like you pay 55 cents instead of 38 cents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they get it from.
You can't argue with the
China.
quality. You really
No,
can't.
it's such great quality in those items. It's such great quality in those
It
items.
is. I mean, the condoms are phenomenal.
Obviously, they aren't. You have 4 kids.
Obviously, they didn't do the job.
Yeah, but those were the old school ones. You know what I mean? Like they came like just a little
like-
irregular. Like, there might be a little hole in it. Nothing crazy.
Like, was
you couldn't even tell.
Wrapping a freaking
you know?
fucking rubber band.
Nah, you do a little bubble gum. You know what I mean? Wrap it right up. Use it like a cock ring.
Wow.
This is ABC Studios. That is amazing. I
Hold your ears, Peanut.
Jen.
Jesus.
Peanut. You usually talk about penis, so I mean,
know.
she's like, what about my penis kitchen? I was like, what type of male studs do you got in this kitchen?
Oh, my God.
I just pictured some like buff Italian dude named like Ragazzo. You know what I mean? Walking with like a Speedo and being like, ciao, bella. You know what I mean? Like that.
How did you get started in comedy?
What happened was one day I was in school and this teacher was
That
like,
must have been a long time
you're
ago.
never going to be nothing in life. You're going to be probably dead, in jail, locked up by time you're 18. So when I was 18 years old, I decided to go see my teacher at the cemetery and was like, who's living now, bitch? Nah, that'd be funny, right? That would be great. I would have. Nah, I'm just saying, I've always been funny. Like, oh, you know, like I was the funny one. The cousins, hanging out, the friends, able to tell a good, funny story. Like, what we went out, all of a sudden we come back home. You don't even know what happened. And it's like this whole crazy adventure, you know? So it's something that came natural to me. Really getting professional was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's when I really started doing it, like, professionally.
Like on social media?
Yeah, and this app Clubhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like an audio app, but it was like kind of cool because you could only invite like, it was like invite only. So there was all the celebrities on there. But I'm saying to myself, that's not really them. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm in this roast room. It's like Jeff Ross, Whitney Cummings, Chris Red, all these big names, you know? So I just started abusing everybody in the room because that's what it was. It was like a roast room, you know? And then I roast Jeff Ross. And the whole room gets silent, like no one says nothing. I was just like, what the, you know? And all of a sudden he gets on, he's like, good one, buddy. Well,
What?
Everyone starts laughing. So I was like, oh, that was really him?
Wow.
So, yeah, one thing led to the other. Then they're like, how come we never heard of you? You're funny. And they're like, that set was crazy. I'm like, what set? What do you mean? They're like, you're a comedian. I'm like, no, it was just a story. And then from that point on, I just started doing comedy. Everyone's like, you gotta do comedy.
I've always been fascinated by comedians because it's acting in a sense, and there's a lot that goes on behind it. Like in a 20-minute set, you wrote that set, you rehearsed that set. It's about timing. It's very nuanced. It's so much harder to do comedy than to do dramatic acting.
Yeah, see, so like, you know, there's like, to me, there's two different types of comedians. There's the guy who had to learn how to be funny and do his set and, you know, perfect that. And then there's the people who are just naturally funny where, yeah, you're still doing a set. But for me, I'm very observational, conversational. So I see something. And now why do I think it's like I'm laughing in my head when I'm looking at? Now I'm just like, yo, I seen this thing the other day. Like I passed this place that said plant food, right? So I'm saying to myself, this is either got to be like a weed dispensary or like a bunch of assholes in there. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, vegans. You know what I mean? So, but it's just, you know, little things you just, every day you just see. And, you know, for me, that's, you know, my life, my story. It's just telling it how it is through my eyes, like why I think it's funny.
So I take it that you're not vegan.
I'm total gluten free.
Because he looks vegan.
Well, a guy named PorkChopz can't be vegan. A comedian named PorkChopz that's vegan is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
First of all, I actually don't eat pork. I'm halal.
Oh, halal,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
I'm kosher.
so you got to get like halal prosciutto.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the thing: it's like cannibalism for me. I can't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a pork chop eating pork. That's like not normal. I feel like
You're a cannibal then if you do that.
Yeah.
It's silence of
It's
the
silence of the
Silence of the
Hello,
chop.
Clary.
Yeah,
You know?
it's not good.
Yeah, it's like my cousin. I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
It's like your cousin.
You ever have a tomahawk pork chop? Or the ones from New England? They're called what are they called? The Worcestershire. What's the Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
Yeah, Worcestershire or something.
Berkshire?
I'm just literally
Berkshire.
Yeah, Berks. You know what I'm talking about now? Yeah, there we go.
No, that's the sauce.
That's the sauce.
It's Berkshire pork chop.
The thing is, I'm kind of illiterate, so it doesn't. I just make up words from time to time. I don't even know if that's even a real thing, you know. But I feel like all words are made up, so whatever, you know.
They are.
How can you be wrong?
Sure.
You know.
You can make up your own words.
Yeah.
You should start a pork chop dictionary.
I should.
That would be amazing.
There's nothing like a pork chop's dictionary.
Dictionary.
So how often do you like work out material? Do you like do you ever go and do a stand up set to like work out material to see if it's good? To see if it's
I
not
literally work out material in full packed rooms. I'll do I'm like that in a sense where other comedians will go to like a smaller room, maybe like a open mic or like some kind of like little room just to try new material because nobody really wants to bomb on stage. Everyone's afraid to bomb. So they're not going to go there and try like this new joke because if it's not hitting, they'll get all in the head. With me, I just don't care. In fact, I like doing new jokes in front of different crowds. I mean, people might think it's conceited. I just think I'm confident. I don't bomb. I can't bomb. bomb. I mean, I'm saying this right now. People are like, you're going to knock on wood. You're going to jinx. I don't give a shit about it. I don't believe in that.
You're very humble. Did
Yeah,
I ever tell you
here's
that?
the thing. I don't believe in bad luck. I don't believe, it's just things are meant to be. I work very hard. I write a lot. I'm on stage like probably 6 times a week at minimum. Yeah. So I'm constantly working. And I'm always working on new material, talking to people every day. I'm trying stuff out. If I say something and you all laugh, I'm like, I'm going to try it on stage. You know what I mean? And it's because it's real. It's happening in the moment. It's fun. It's airy. And, like for me, that's what it is. It's just about having fun.
But you also know what works for you. I mean, 100%. Like, how you're going to, right, you have a style and you know how to deliver. In your way, in your pork chop way, basically, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of a dick, like in a sense. I'm funny, but I'm kind of like funny. Not mean.
You're a ball buster. I don't think you're a dick.
Listen, like the other night, right?
There's a difference between a dick and a ball buster.
Right,
I'm not dick.
But like a comedy dick.
You're a nice
like that was like, you're a dick. But like laughing, you know what I mean? Like we did this show the other night and I hosted. And it was like newer comedians. Mm-hmm. So this one guy who came, I'm the one who mentioned his name, and I have video of it, but I won't post it because it's not right. But he brought like 30 people there. Mm-hmm. It was his big debut, first time, friends, family, which I don't recommend to anybody doing comedy. Never bring your friends and family, especially in the beginning, right? But he went up there. He started talking. He started very risky with his opening line. Mm-hmm. And then because he didn't get the big laugh he was looking for, he forgot what he was going to say.
And he folded.
Then he took his phone out. Then he was listening to record like this. So he had a 7-minute set. He was up there 20 minutes at this point. He was up there for about 10, maybe 13, trying to just remember. No, right? Wow. So I'm going up there. I keep walking up.
Like that.
Right, I keep walking up to like, hey, I'm shouting stuff out. Show me your dick. Like anything
something
funny
to get
just
him to
break that whole thing.
To back or something.
Right. So sure enough, now he just breaks down, sits down on the stool.
And that was nice of you that you did that.
Yeah. Now he sits down on the stool and he's just like, I can't believe this. Yes. Broken, defeated. God. Just can't believe what happened. Wife comes on stage, everyone's clapping. It's trying to be like this really big inspirational thing, right? So finally, I talk him off the ledge. I'm like, listen, it's comedy. This is what happens. Don't worry. But, all this stuff, right? So he gets back up, and I think he's going to get off stage finally. And then he goes into this TED Talk, motivational, like Rocky speech, right? So everybody's like, yeah, nice. So now I got to give him his flowers after that. I'm like, you know what? You got to give this guy a lot of credit. This is not easy to do, to get up here in front of all these people, to really rehearse, write this, and everyone's like, yeah, claps. He gets 10 feet away. I look at the crowd, I go like this. What a loser. He rushed back to stage.
But you know what? You helped him and you saved his ass, basically. You did.
It was hilarious.
That's funny.
Probably the funniest thing
That's
ever.
fucking funny.
Yeah, no.
That's just hilarious.
You have to understand that because of, especially having to be there. If there's a whole bunch of comedians, there's a whole bunch of people in the room that listen to comedy every day. The owners there, everyone's there. They were like, that will be talked about in this club for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Because it was such impactful. But that's what comedy is. It's shock value.
Yeah.
It's impacting. No one's ever going to remember all your jokes. They don't even remember what you say half the time. They remember how they felt.
what I say.
Right, but they remember how they feel being around you.
Yeah,
listening
that's true.
to you. They
That's
feel
true.
good. And that's, what moves you forward.
Because so even though you're a dick, you have great energy.
100%.
You're a dick with great energy.
BDE.
But yeah.
I got beat with the girls say BDE you got or something?
Yeah.
Was that the energy?
Yeah, big dick energy.
That's what that stands for?
Yeah, big dick energy.
When the song came out, I thought it was big energy, and I was listening to blasting it in my head. No,
I thought it was big Dale energy. Like, Dale, lumberjack, Dale.
Who is Dale?
What are you talking about?
When I think of Dale, I think of a chipmunk. I think of one of the 3 chipmunks. That's what I think of Dale.
I mean, that's the kind of energy I thought I was rocking with, I guess. I guess, whatever. Let my OnlyFans figure it out.
Big chop energy.
Are you going to go back tonight and do an OnlyFans? Are you going to do it? Are you doing
Damn right I'm doing it. OnlyFans all day.
But this is
how many subscribers?
This is your new girlfriend.
Right now, besides myself, have over. No, listen. I've been advertising a lot of these like senior citizen places. It's starting to pick up. I do offer a senior citizen discount. It's only like $1 a month. You know?
Why not do it though? There's somebody who wants a picture of your feet.
There's somebody who wants a picture of you.
Yeah.
And your foot.
Or a video,
like
custom video.
Yeah. I can totally see it. Yeah.
Like, you know how they have those like pay pigs now? Like, women just like abuse men. They pay them. There's somebody that wants you to abuse them.
You could literally sit there and just abuse people on OnlyFans and they love it.
Really?
I bet you.
Yeah, totally.
Huh.
There's a market for everything.
He's going to be on it tonight trying to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to try to make like a prosthetic penis and try to see if that worked, but...
I got a DM once from a guy that wanted me to yell at him in a Brooklyn accent. I really...
Listen, you haven't been
There's a weird market out there. There's a market for everything.
It's some guy with like a deranged Goodfellas Karen fantasy.
Like he wanted you to be like, Janet Ross, you're nothing but a goddamn
straddling
whore.
with
Get
the
your
gun.
own goddamn man.
Straddling with the gun,
Superintendent. You got a whore living in your building.
For some reason, they want, who do you think you are, Frankie Valli in some kind of big shot? You have that fantasy too, though.
You do. I think he has a fantasy of the
I don't. I
want.
I'm not like one of those guys. I'm like a top, I guess you call it. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't like, I don't do that.
You're not a bottom?
No.
Like you ain't handcuffing me to nothing. You know what I mean?
Really?
Give me like PTSD.
If a Victoria's Secret angel wanted to handcuff you,
No.
No? You're gonna tell her no?
No.
Really?
I show you.
All right.
You think you're getting handcuffed? You don't handcuff me. I handcuff you. That's how that works. If you want to go hang out with these, where they say simps these days, what they
Come
call
on, when you used to
the
get
simps?
handcuffed,
They call guys like you a dom, actually.
Yeah, dom, ain't dumb.
Dominant
Dom.
one.
Are you big?
Like this kid asked me the other day, you want some Mentos? I said, bro, I know it's 2025, but and he's like, no, the one you suck on. I was like, bro, I only suck on women toes. Nobody is ever gonna get me to suck on men toes. It's what it is. But I mean, I'm a dominant guy, and if I did, I would, you're sucking my toes.
You're very dominant with your yellow slippers on, I have to tell you.
You could be the first.
It commands respect.
The first like male dominatrix. That's another avenue.
I can't.
Nah, that's like too weird. Like dominant, I don't know. That's like I don't want to hurt anyone.
You show up at
I'm
she
romantic.
wants that. She's right.
Are you
I'm a Libra.
romantic?
I'm a Libra. I'm a pleaser. I'm a giver.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Like if it's not good for you, it's not good for me. It's got to be good for both of us.
That's rare. Let's be honest. That's a rarity.
That is a rarity. I have to say.
Some men, it's perfunctory and it's a check in
I
the
should-
don't
box.
care.
I should make a sex pill is what I should make. We'll call it pig in a blanket. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good merch. Buy my pig in a blanket.
You know what
like
I'm
a
saying? You
full
having
body-
problems in the bedroom? Don't worry about it.
Like the pregnancy pillows,
you like
right? Like
Rocky.
it's shaped like pork chop, and it's like your boyfriend,
Right, it's like
you
you
could
take
cuddle
it
at
out,
night.
you
We'll
can
have a dude
hug
like
him.
Rocky, Eye the Tiger music, and then he takes the pig in a blanket. He's like, You just see he rising to the top. This is like a whole. We just might have made a new product right here.
Listen, I want in on that.
Yeah, I'm
All
down.
right?
Jen's ready to invest.
I'm telling you,
ready to
ladies,
invest
you
right
should.
now.
And
I
then
wanna
we can
invest.
move it one step further. We'll introduce the cock ring, right? But he's in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, listen, every woman in the world should want their man to wear a cock ring. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, you wear cock rings?
Yeah, it's a new thing I did.
You wearing one right
Really?
now?
Not right now. I mean, my dick will fall off by the end of the podcast.
How big is this ring?
It's not that big. It's supposed to give it extra, girth. Yeah.
And does it hurt?
In my mind, no, it doesn't. It's more for the
I
woman
never felt the
than the
cock ring
man.
before. I don't know. Did you
Listen,
ever?
the idea of
I
it
don't even
is.
know what one looks like. And I think I'm pretty
It's just like
progressive.
I have one on my school bag. It's just a regular ring, right? It's
Can you show it to me?
It's supposed to give.
Go get your Jan Sports School bag.
Go get your shine box. Bring it over here.
It's supposed to give maximum dick, right? It's more for the woman. So every woman should do this.
My mother can't watch this episode.
No, your mother can't watch this one. This one is really,
embarrassed.
really, really,
I'm
really.
embarrassed.
But it's funny. Listen. It's him. Well, I love him Listen, I love you so much.
Your mother was gonna love this episode. Just
Your
so
mother
you know.
loves him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah, PorkChopz, my future ex-husband.
I told you.
After this conversation, that chances are getting even better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's
love
right.
him.
She's gonna sign a prenup against me.
She wants the cock ring and the slippers. When is you? So tell everybody where we can find you and when your next show is.
You can find me if you look out your bedroom window at 11 o'clock tonight. I'll be there. You find me at PorkChopz Comedy. PorkChopz with a Z, because I like to be difficult. But PorkChopz Comedy on everything: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, OnlyFans, Facebook dating, Bumble.
Hinge, Bumble.
Hinge. I was thinking about trying Grindr
LinkedIn.
out, see how that works out.
Well, I want to go to one. I want to go to your next show. When's your next show?
Shows. I mean, I have shows all the time. I post. It's like I'll do like now. It's the summertime. It slows down, but I'm always at Governor's Comedy Club on Long Island, one of the best comedy clubs in the country. Favorite place to perform.
I can't. I want to come, so I got to go see.
I'm actually going to start doing something in the city too. Either at the Comedy Shop or West Side Comedy Club. I'm going to start doing a weekly show.
I think
So-
you could
love
throw
that.
Jen an invite.
Yeah,
You know,
really?
I'm
in the
gonna
city.
call I'm gonna call Jen.
Should've
Jen.
called- he's
We're
listen.
gonna be doing some comedy tonight, coming.
We got, we got peeps and like in comedy.
I think we need a part 2 of this
Yes.
episode because I wanted to ask PorkChop about online dating. And
Yes.
Oh, yeah, online dating. We
Can
can
we
make that the clean edition.
Okay, dude doesn't have to be clean. We're good.
Yeah,
Well,
perfect.
my view is that they're volatile. They're good.
Yeah,
we're
they're
good. I'm so happy that you
degenerates.
came on the show today and you hung out with us today.
I'm happy I'm
He
here.
really hung out with us today.
Yeah,
he
this is
didn't
so
do
much
that.
fun.
He was amazing.
This is amazing. A room full of estrogen. I mean, how could this be a bad thing?
Yes.
This is perfect.
He's like the only straight man in this room.
Damn right I am.
Well, no.
No
Rick,
competition.
I don't know.
Rick,
I don't
That's
know.
why I love him
Sorry,
the
Rick.
most.
Rick, I'm
no
sorry.
competition. But I'll be honest, if I was gay, I'd fuck the shit out of you.
You hear that? Maybe you can turn him, Jeff. I know he's got a big willy here. He does.
Listen, it's not big, it's not small. It's just right, you know?
Oh my God! Well, I'm so happy you came on the show today. I can't wait for you to come back, and I can't wait to go to your next show. I'm excited.
Can't wait for you to come.
Everybody, have a great day. This was an awesome episode. Love it. That was awesome.